MLB The Show has baseball from the Pacific Northwest and Safeco Field in Seattle. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Seattle Mariners. A big-time arm and a power bat should be fun. First pitch is next. Hisashi Iwakuma will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, Matty, left-handed hitters, they've had their way with him, hitting over 300 against him this season. We'll see if he makes any adjustments in this one.
Josh Harrison strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Second baseman, number 5.
The game's opening pitch is taken for ball 1 as we get started here tonight right on time at 7:10. And EK, you take a look at these Mariners entering play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
And it hasn't been a real good start to the homestand for them either. They were swept in the just completed 3-game series, so they're definitely in a bit of a tailspin.
Iwakuma peers in, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Gutierrez, 1 out. And here's Clint Hurdle's starting lineup for the Pirates in this one. Eric, who stands out to you?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Josh Harrison do his thing. He hasn't had any trouble hitting away from home this year, and his batting average on the road is up over 300, so there's a good chance we'll see him have some pretty good at-bats in this one.
Gregory Polanco will dig in now as we show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Well, accuracy is always appreciated with umpires, and Fillmore, he's no exception. He'll miss one here and there, but it's really pretty rare from what I hear.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Not a real good effort there.
Nah, it's one thing if it's a slider running away or something like that, but that pitch right there was never going to be a strike.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, smart pitch there. If you got him to reach for it 0-1, maybe he'll do it again 0-2.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 14 on the season, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
When you have a hitter down in the count like that, you got to bury him or at least get him to chase something out of the zone. That pitch is way too hittable, and he pays for it. Just an enormous mistake, and now he's so upset with himself.
Andrew McCutchen will get his first shot now, and he's seen that average climb a bit here recently thanks to what he's done over the course of these last 5 ball games. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
And these guys already have 1 home run here in the inning, and now you get to the real power guys here. So you need to be careful.
Hard hit ball to second. Cano has it. Throw gets him, 2 down. With a moment now, let's take a look at how the Mariners will set up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, Kyle Seager over at third base, one of the best all-around third basemen in the game. Remember, he was an all-star in 2014, also garnered a Gold Glove Award at that position.
Starling Marte will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, no balls and a strike. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
Hit hard toward the right side. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right.
Oh, this is a nice swing there. And you can see he rifles this one just inside the chalk. Maybe he's just a little unlucky to get only a single out of it instead of 2 bases.
Joe Mauer will stand in now as the National League's leading hitter entering play.
This guy just keeps on rolling. You look at the season numbers, and they're excellent. 2 hits in yesterday's game to add to it.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Yeah, and he's got to be careful not to give up yet another home run here in this inning. So you can see they're approaching with caution here.
Iwakuma a look to first, and he'll get back in safely. 2 out with the man at first. Marte off for second. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck, cannonball coming. On to the bottom of the first at Safeco Field. And the Buccos have an early 1-0 lead. Jeff Locke, the New Hampshire native, will be the starter here. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, you see the ERA there. Not anything that's going to jump out, but he has been dependable. He gives his ball club a chance to win.
Ketel Marte comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Ketel Marte.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Polanco. Oh, and he botches it. Around first, heading for second now. Around second. He'll try for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Well, that base hit is going to get his hit streak to 6 games now, so he's swinging it.
Leonis Martin.
So stepping in, Leonis Martin, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. In there, strike one. Eric, we look at this Pirate ball club as they enter play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
And on top of that, they've already spotted their starter an early lead in this one, so they're going to let their guy work with the lead right away.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And this will get by Mauer, and down the line, it's a fair ball. And the run is in to score from third. It's 1-1. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Batting third, second baseman, Robinson.
Boy, already a triple and a double against him here in the first inning. And he has not looked all too sharp, at least early on.
Here's Robbie Cano now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 14 homers and an even 40 RBIs. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners' starting lineup. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Well, I love what Kyle Seager brings to the table for this team. He really likes hitting here in front of the hometown crowd. I mean, his average at home is over 300, so I expect to see a very comfortable and confident hitter when he steps into the box in this one.
Nelson Cruz comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 1 out and a runner on second base. On the ground to third. Freeze is there. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Now that we have a chance, let's give you a look at how the Pirates align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, they have a man on the mound, high ERA. That usually means there's a lot of hard hit balls. So this defense, they're going to have to be ready with that leather out there.
Kyle Seager will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
I don't know about this one. Not exactly an ideal situation to run. You've got a left-handed batter up there. You're not really gaining a whole lot with 2 away. So if you try to take third in that situation, you darn sure better be safe.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Mariners pick up a run on the RBI double. We'll head to the top of the second, all even at 1 apiece. David Freese will stride in now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's ball game.
Well, guys, one good game does not a season make. He's been hitting under 250 over his last 10 games, so hopefully he's figured something out.
Iwakuma gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
And this is one of those guys that you can spend all your time in the video room watching what his pitches look like, but until you get out there and see it firsthand, you just have no idea how much his stuff moves around.
Stepping in now, Francisco Cervelli. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He'll enter play here at 293. 5 homers and 25 driven in. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Martin is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting 8, shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
Jordy Mercer will stand in, and as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against the southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And he'll just watch the splitter here. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. All tied at 1-1. Adam Lind gets his first shot now, and he's working on a modest 5-game hitting streak.
First baseman, Adam Lind.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Chopped foul right at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Gets a small piece near the plate. Cervelli is up with it and taken in out there for the first out.
And, you know, pitching's a lot more than just velocity. You know, this guy, he's living proof. If you hit your spots, change speeds, you can get guys out with an 87, 88 mile-an-hour fastball, and he did it right there.
Franklin Gutierrez will stand in, and as you can see, his home and road splits there. He's been a much better hitter away from home. First offering on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
And that pitch is only 89 miles an hour. You know, that's not the hardest fastball you're ever going to come across, but it's the command and the two-seam movement that makes that a tough pitch to hit.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Ball.
Outside, 2-1.
Count 2-1.
Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
And he likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Lifted into center field. After it is McCutchen. He makes the running play. 2 down. Well, this looks to be a very bad situation here as he's in a lot of pain in his left arm. And unfortunately, I don't think we can expect to see him back on the field anytime too soon. Ryan Vogelsong will be summoned now to take over following the injury.
Ryan Vogelsong.
Nori Aoki will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, he hasn't played very well all season, and if you look at his last 10 games, he's only had 4 hits in those 10, so what's he doing to help?
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2.
And this is exactly what he does so well. He'll make you so convinced that you're going to see a fastball, and then he's going to go the other way on you.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the looks of a very quick inning. But at least he's been able to stretch his at-bat out a little bit.
Outside in a full count, 3-2. Chris Iannetta would be next. And here's a ball hit in the air. Freeze ranging into the outfield. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece. John Jaso steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Iwakuma's ready. Here's the 1-2. Tap foul at home plate. The 1-2 pitch. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. And with June about to draw to a close and the 4th of July holiday just ahead, let's take a look at our upcoming schedule of games. Josh Harrison will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Two really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with two good takes.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Boy, and this is why you're trying to get yourself into good hitters counts. This is just right down the middle on 2-0, and swinging at this should be your reward, but he decides to let it go.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Martin on the move. And that's the second out of the inning.
He's been able to bounce back strongly after that first inning home run, and he's set down 6 in a row now since then.
Gregory Polanco stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Two out, nobody on. On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Chris Iannetta digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
For the Mariners, catcher Chris Iannetta.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. High in the air out to center field. McCutchen is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
And you have to figure he didn't think he'd be seeing any action this early on, but he's going to need to hold down the fort for a while here now that their starter's already out of the ball game.
Ketel Marte will get a second crack at it here. Remember, he tripled to start out the home first.
It's great when he gets out there and get things going like he did. Really gets the rest of the team involved.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. I think he would have liked the green light there. It's 2-1.
Yeah, you don't see 2-0 changeups too often, but if you know a good hitter's going to be sitting fastball, don't give him what he wants.
2-1 pitch, a circle change taken for a called strike 2.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Oh, just an excellent sequence on the mound that time, and we're going to run you right back through it right here on Show Track. Now, you're going to notice as the dots come up, the trend, pretty evident. Everything's going to be down around the knees or lower. Now, the more you can stay out of any guy's wheelhouse, the better off you're going to be, and it worked perfectly right here.
Here's Leonys Martin. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. He swings and pops it high toward the left side of the infield. And Freese will make the catch, and that ends the inning. When we return, it'll be Andrew McCutchen to start things out. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. And here is Andrew McCutchen now. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Iwakuma steps into the wind. Here's the first pitch. Right there for strike 1. Line toward the gap in left center. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the 4th as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Starling Marte will dig in. He singled his first time around. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1.
And here you've got good speed on base and at the plate. So on a ground ball, it's not a foregone conclusion you're going to get an out anywhere.
The 0-1 delivery. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. That misses 1-2.
A good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. And now I might anticipate another slider down in the zone, maybe even in the dirt.
Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Iwakuma a look to first, but the runner's back easily. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. On the ground for Cano. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first. A double play.
First baseman number 7.
Wow, that is a very quick turn up the middle there. This is not a guy that you're going to double up all that often. But you see the good feed and then the strong return throw, and they're indeed able to roll him up.
So here's Joe Mauer. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Hit hard towards second, but there to take it in is a well-positioned Cano, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Robinson Cano is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Baseman Robinson Cano.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1.
Baseball fans see Robinson Cano and they think of his time with the Yankees and the Mariners, but some forget how great he was during the World Baseball Classic in 2013. He hit .469 for the undefeated Dominican team on his way to the tournament MVP award.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
And a foul pop behind the plate. Cervelli has a play, and he's retired 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's that swing again. This is in show motion.
Nelson
And
Cruz.
you'll see that's a few inches above the thumbs. You'll be feeling that one all night long.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he looks at a curveball that falls in, 1-1. One run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you gotta figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
3-1.
Count is 3-1.
There's Kyle Seager in the on-deck circle. We'll see him next. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Right over the top here with the 4-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Hit down the third base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
I tell you, that one's coming in fast, but it's going out faster. Does he square this one up or what? You bet he does.
Here's Adam Lind, as he'll swing and hit this one hard but fouled off to the left and out of play. The 0-1 on its way. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Ready to deliver the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Oh, that's not a bad idea right there. Go ahead and try that back foot slider on a 1-2. Hope you can get him to commit. That's a good job of laying off of that pitch.
Went up and out of the zone that time, but he gets a piece of it, and he'll see another pitch. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. 3-2 now. How about this for an at-bat?
Best we've seen tonight, no question.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Mariners leave 1. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. David Freese will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
First delivery to him on the way. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now.
He's just cruising out there now. I'll tell you, this may turn into a game of first team to 2 wins.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Shot towards second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, it wasn't just that he was getting fastballs there. He was getting hittable fastballs. This catches a ton of the plate, and he turns it around for a solid single.
Francisco Cervelli is into the box for his 2nd appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Anytime you can throw a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters you've faced or better than that, then you should get pretty good results. And we're in the middle innings in this game, so that's pretty good.
Iwakuma comes set. Here he comes 0-1. Line to the right side. Gutierrez is there, 1 away.
And this could have really got this inning off to a great start, but it finds the outfielder's glove out there, and that runner's forced to retreat back to first.
Here's Jordy Mercer now, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe.
Oh, and that's a good fastball right there. He might have been thinking about protecting against that sinker.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Right to him. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. Winds up beating this ball out.
Here's John Jaso now, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over, and he's able to jump ahead.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes.
Nope, that's a ball.
0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And you know the problem with his slider, and it almost sounds stupid to say it, but sometimes it can literally move too much. I mean, it's a great pitch, don't get me wrong. But here, look at how far this thing runs in. That's a pitch that can be hard to control at times, and here it winds up costing him.
Josh Harrison will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1.
Kind of interesting to see how he's going to respond to this situation that he's worked himself into.
Yeah, he hasn't found himself in too many tough spots, but he's got one now.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Martin moves over. 2 down. And a relay home. And Ionetta's tag is not going to be in time as the run comes in to score.
And at the very least, that's what he's up there hoping to do. And that's hit the ball in the air somewhere. So nice job to pick up that runner from third. Although the other 2 runners have to stay put now with 2 away.
Gregory Polanco digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Looking to minimize the damage here.
That's a ball.
Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Now this needs to be a strike here on 2-2, because if not, now all of a sudden the runners are off with the next pitch.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. This is pulled into right, and this is down in front of Gutierrez. It's a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Andrew McCutcheon steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. And the pitch bounces off his glove, and that could be a run. The tag, and he is out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. Bucks out in front, 3-1. Leading off the inning, Franklin Gutierrez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Set to deal on 2-2. Swing and a line drive, but this will be fouled. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Pretty good work out of the bullpen, as you see there. He got called in much earlier than I'm sure he expected, but he's given him a real lift so far.
Nori Aoki is at the plate now, flied out in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Well, that's a base hit he desperately needed. He's seen that batting average fall under the Mendoza line, so he's in danger of losing playing time if he doesn't get his act together.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and standing in now the catcher, Chris Iannetta. He's set. Here it comes. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. He's running towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. And he got him at second on a perfect throw.
You can say all you want about getting a good lead, timing the pitcher's delivery, etc. But if you've got a strong-arm catcher that puts a laser right on second base like that, you're not stealing too many bases.
Missed with the curveball there, and he falls behind a 2-1.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away, so as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Hard liner toward short, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Well, that's not a hanger either. He goes down and beats a good pitch on 2 strikes. You see, this pitch, it's falling out of the strike zone, but he goes down and manages to get good wood on it.
Into the box, Ketel Marte, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line, and they can't run it down. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 1-2, here it comes. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Nope.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
2 out with the man at first. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1 left for Seattle, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Andrew McCutchen makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
A lot of people think that pitch will burn straight down, but it will work back a little bit towards righties, like that one did right there.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Hit hard on the ground to third. There is Seager. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Well, he is definitely doing his part out there. You see his line so far. He's keeping his guys in the ball game. He's just not getting any help offensively.
Starling Marte will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he could come back with that big curve.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
When we get a look there at his pitches by inning, he's at 81 now after that last pitch, so he should be good for a little while longer.
Joe Mauer will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine. But you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
Martin going back to the track. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. So it's a solo shot off the bat of Joe Mauer. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Pirates move in front now 4-1.
And wouldn't you know, he gets through the numbers 3 and 4 guys okay to start the inning, but the number 5 guy, he was a different story. Takes him over the wall here for a long home run.
Here's David Freese to stand in. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Feels like he's kind of relied a little too much on that fastball.
And it's gotten him into trouble. I think guys have just gone up there looking for it, and usually they wind up getting it.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Smoke toward the hole. Cano fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Pirates tack on 1 more on the solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's now a 4-1 Pittsburgh lead. Leonis Martin will get things going here in the Mariners' 6th as he'll step in to lead off the inning.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line, and that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
This is how you make life difficult for that pitcher out there. He's going to get to make 1 pitch from the windup and then go right into the stretch because this is a bullet down the line. That's a great at-bat there as he gets him going with a first pitch double.
The second baseman, Robinson Cano, will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips.
Well, not a great start at the plate. We'll see if he can get something to drive right here.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I thought they'd be working the edges against a guy like this, but I caught an awful lot of the plate.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And I think they'd stay out there again, maybe for the rest of the at-bat.
6th inning, 4-1 is our score. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. He pulls this one into right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
You know, now that we've made it to just about the midway point of the season, this is where you start to see a little bit of separation between the haves and the have-nots. And I think we can pretty safely say that these guys are in it for the long haul.
Nelson Cruz will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Danger here as this is a guy who can make this a 1-run game.
And if he does, make him do it out to right field. I wouldn't give him anything he can pull.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In for a strike, it's 1-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat, 3-1.
Oh, with every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Good battle. Count remains full. One out and a runner on second base. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Polanco is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Yeah, that was a really good battle right there. It took him a lot of pitches to finally get the fly ball out. Now, obviously you're not going to get on base, but I wouldn't consider that a wasted at-bat at all.
Kyle Seager will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3-4-5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
Pulled toward right center field. McCutchen is under it, and that ends the inning. Mariners leave 1. They trail it 4-1. Welcome back to Safeco Field here in Seattle. It's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one, but before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point.
Your attention, please.
Called to the bullpen here as the hard-throwing right-hander Joaquin Benoit gets the assignment.
Benoit.
Francisco Cervelli will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips.
Well, 0 for 2, but he's taken some decent hacks. Could see a better result in this at-bat.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Benoit has the target, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Now, he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. And that misses for ball 1.
Yeah, that's getting bailed out at the plate.
And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
I'd say he's made a pretty good impression since coming on. With 2 batters, 2 strikeouts to start the inning.
John Jaso stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Martin is after it. And that's the third out. Down in order go the Pirates, but they lead it 4-1. Leading off the inning, Adam Lind, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
And this isn't always the way you want to play it here. I mean, it's late in the game. Your guys are losing. Wouldn't be such a bad idea to take a pitch or two. Instead, he chases after the very first pitch, and it's an easy out.
Franklin Gutierrez will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
And you'd like to say, good job there, good eye. But in reality, nobody's swinging at that pitch. It's not even close.
Nori Aoki will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Archimedes Caminero will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Archimedes Caminero.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
And with that tying run on deck, he should get something good to hit right here. 3-1. If it's me, I'm looking for a fastball middle in.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
It might not be a bad time to have a look over to first. Make sure they don't have any ideas of trying to send him to keep out of the double play.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Harrison has it, and he is in there.
Oh, this is a bad error right here. He tries to square himself up to second base to get this double play started, but I don't know if his cleats got stuck or what, but this is not a very good throw, and he's going to get stuck with an E4.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
And the M's just need that one big hit that's been eluding them.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Down 0-2 after two great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
All right, guys, we're going to check this sequence out again on Show Track, but I can guarantee you he doesn't want to see it again. He's got this thing all backwards up there. He looks at the first two pitches. Those are pitches he probably should have swung at. Then he swings at the one pitch that's out of the strike zone.
Into the box now, Ketel Marte. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention. I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
Two down, runners at first and second. To short. Mercer is there. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Mariner rally gets turned away as the inning is over. Mariners leave a couple, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Josh Harrison comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the eighth.
And, guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. This man out for his second inning of work, and why not? He set him down 1-2-3 the last time around.
Right, and with two strikeouts mixed in there as well. You just let him keep going.
Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Martin. One down.
Well, he's 0 for 3 now in the ball game, and I think I can tell you why. If you're not a power hitter, you need to hit down on the ball. Try and drive things. This guy doesn't have enough muscle to hit home runs consistently, so he's wind up as routine flyouts.
Gregory Polanco will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Benoit's ready. First pitch on its way. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Eighth inning, 4-1 is our score. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And, of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts. And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Andrew McCutchen will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
Here comes the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
Here's the 1-1. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Runners on the move for second. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Under it is Martin, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Starling Marte.
Now to the plate, Starling Marte. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Maybe a good opportunity here to show him a changeup, give him a different look.
Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Runner goes. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, I think we all know this guy is the whole package out there. He's homered earlier in the ball game. Now he shows off those wheels by taking second here on the stolen base.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Still 2-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Full count. 3-2. Joe Mauer would be next. He spoils another one, and we'll do it again. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting, the first baseman, Joe
I almost
Mauer.
got him to go around there. The question will be, did he break the plane? And show motion says that's awfully close. I don't know if you can definitely say either way, but he's going to take first base regardless.
Tom Wilhelmsen will trot in from the bullpen as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 out.
Wilhelmsen.
Joe Mauer will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. And he takes ball one.
And this is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from you, so you got to suck it up.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And this one misses again to Mauer. 2-0 now. Eric, what are you looking for here?
It's a fastball count, but he doesn't always play by the rules out there, so this could very well be a slider or something away. So in other words, I have no idea.
3-0 now. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
And this could really be trouble now because with runners on every base, they've got a chance to really break this thing wide open.
David Freese comes to the plate with the bases juiced, and it seems a big hit here could really put this one out of reach.
Yeah, and pretty much any glimmer of hope for those guys in the field would have to be gone if he comes through with a big knock right here.
Jung-Ho Kang will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Gutierrez is in pursuit, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. Pirates leave them loaded as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Jung-Ho Kang is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 27.
Leading off the inning, Leonis Martin, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Tony Watson is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee-high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
That's a pitch you really have to learn to take against a guy like this. But even if you make contact, you're just going to get something in on the label, so that's a great take.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, it's really not too hard to figure out what the game plan is on a guy like this. You cannot give him anything up around the belt that he can drive. So you're going to see that all 4 pitches are either mid-thigh or below, and that's right about where you're going to want to be pitching against a guy like this.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
And time's getting short here. You don't want to have to face that closer in the 9th inning needing 3 runs. They need to cut that gap down somehow.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Bat explodes as this is on the ground to third.
Wow, just a jam sandwich right there, and all he's holding is about half of his bat. Those look like the kind of bats I used to swing with.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. To first. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him.
Well, this is a very good approach here with 2 strikes. It's a smart approach. You know, he's not trying to come out of his shoes here. He just makes a good 2-strike adjustment and delivers a nice solid base hit. That's how you do it.
Nelson Cruz will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Yeah, he was out front right there, probably guessing fastball. But now, 0-2, you can't be guessing anymore. You got to find something in the strike zone and put it in play.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Takes this the other way to right. Polanco is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Well, that's a good idea right there. He goes with the pitch. He's not trying to pull it. Shoots this thing the other way. Just happens to be right at the right fielder.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled back. 2 out with the man at first. And a swing and a miss, as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We've played 8 full. Pittsburgh leads this one 4-1. Ready to start the 9th as we get a stunning shot there of the Seattle skyline on a great night for baseball. Striding in to start the 9th, Francisco Cervelli, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. The pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Wow, just a great at-bat right there. Simple as that. Patient, laid off some tough pitches. He was rewarded.
Jordy Mercer gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1.
Yeah, and when you're looking to run up and catch him by surprise, you're hoping it's going to be a fastball. Because when you get an off-speed pitch, it really kind of throws your timing off.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Nobody out, runner on first. And he won't offer it that. Too high, 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. On the ground up the middle. Wow, a flip to second for 1. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Well, if you want to go by the numbers, somewhere around 37% of leadoff walks come around to score. Now, EK, I know you didn't know that, but that won't be an issue here as he bounces right back and he gets himself the double play.
Here's John Jaso now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now. Looked like he was giving him the evil eye down there, and I can't say I blame him.
Yeah, well, he's already been plunked once, and I don't think he's going to stand for too much more of that.
And there's ball 3.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
A shot down the first baseline. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Iannetta gathers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Bucks go down quietly, but they lead it 4-1. Leading off the inning, Adam Lind, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Neftali Feliz is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Neftali Feliz.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
And it's worth pointing out that they're burning through that bullpen here in game 1 of this series. That could have an effect on the rest of this week.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
Ball 3.
He's having a little trouble finding the strike zone here to start off the inning, and it's a long road back from 3-0.
Elise is ready. 3-0 on its way. And a curious-looking swing that time, as he likely had ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-1. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
When you're down by a handful of runs, a leadoff walk is a definite blessing. If nothing else, it's a good first step towards trying to get back in this ball game.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And digging in is the right fielder, Franklin Gutierrez. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. A runner at first with no outs here. Chop foul at the plate. Strike 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Down.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
As you can see right here, his timing just seems to be off a little bit at the plate right now. And you know what? That can happen during the course of the season. You're not always going to have your good swing. And he's the kind of guy that's got a lot of moving parts in that swing. So maybe he's at the point now in the season where he might need just a little time off so he can get back to the bases.
Here's Nori Aoki. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit back up the middle. Mercer to his left. He's there. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Another good win for these guys, and they're playing some confident baseball out there right now. That's their 4th win in a row, so they've got things firing on all cylinders.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, runs at something of a premium here in this matchup, so it doesn't make it quite as hard to find our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Pirates win it 4-1. Good night from Seattle.
Here now is our final line score tonight for the victorious Pirates. 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error.